then I listen carefully. And if I find better advice coming from my staff or better advice coming from way out in the field, you will find me following that which I hear Allah in it and the truth in it. So I'm glad you asked me that question, and I guarantee you that when the evil accident of time overtakes Farrakhan, you will not find me with a house full of wealth left to my family, but I will leave a wealth to the people that helped me build the nation. And if you would go and examine, my name is on no building. They all are owned by the community. In fact, in this building, there's a clause that says this building can never be sold. It will always be the property of the community. You go to the masjid, you won't find my name. You go to the Final Call building, you won't find my name. You go to the Salam restaurant, you won't find my name. You go to the trucks that we own, the farms that we own, the factory that we own, you won't find my name anywhere. I'm not owner, nor will you find any of my sons, sons-in-law, or daughters. They own nothing of the commonwealth of the Muslims. The commonwealth of the Muslims belong to the Muslims. And as long as my children are faithful to Islam and follow the principles of the Quran, they will never want for anything within the context of the Nation of Islam.
We visited yesterday the Salam restaurant. We are planning to go to the again. We like the place. It's a magnificent place. What was the concept that you had? It is not just an investment.
It's a statement. We built a beautiful building in the middle of the ghetto. Most people advise me, why would you put it there? Why don't you put it downtown? No. I wanted to put it in the heart of our people, to say to them, we love you. And you, to us, are the best, so we give you the best. And I think the Muslim world should know that it was a Muslim construction company, Orthodox Muslims, along with followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who built it. We had Muslims there from India, from Pakistan, from Egypt, from Syria. We had Chinese, we had Hispanics, we had whites, we had blacks. That crescent and that star represents the universe, and it was a universal effort of good. And that's the statement that we're making, that that house is open to all. And we pray that all will come there and find peace, salam, in that place, and cuisine from all over the world. That's the statement that we wished to make.
I have only 2 points just to assure you that I'm not going to take much of your time.
It's okay.
Thank you. One of them is about the relationship between you and the Arab leaders. Do you admire anyone over there? Do you have any good relationship with them?
I have good relations with many in the Arab world whom I have great respect for. First, I must always say that I do have great love and respect for many of the rulers of the Arab world. I realize the tremendous power of the West in its influence in the Arab world. And because oil is the number one fuel that the whole world needs, the Arab world will always be under the umbrella of the Western world's power, authority, because they cannot allow the oil in the Middle East, in the Arab world, to get out of the control of the West. So America, England, France, and quote unquote the United Nations, and I put that in quotes because it's not all of the United Nations, but those Western countries that depend, in the industrial world, that depends on oil. They will always be involved in the affairs of the Arab world. And I think that to the credit of the Arab rulers, they have maneuvered as skillfully as they possibly can under trying circumstances. And those of us who are not in any position of power, who like to just judge, can condemn if we wish to condemn, but none of us knows the pressure that King Fahd is under. None of us knows the pressure of the royal family. None of us knows the pressure of those in the sheikdoms of the Emirates. So I will not lift my voice necessarily in judgment.